Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Adam, this is my channel Adam Sews, and this is Friday Sews on a Sunday. So this week has been hectic. It has been busy. I have been working, I've been doing my other job, I've been working in here, I've been working my way through lots of different things basically. So on the run up to November, I am going to be prepping for something quite exciting, which is my first ever exhibition, which is at the NEC at the beginning of November for the Creative Craft Show. So I will be a stall holder there, and I have basically been prepping all of my patterns, stock, everything, so that I've got something actually to present to the people that come to the show at the NEC in November. I'm going to be there on the Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and I am going to be selling some of my handmade items. I'm going to be selling some of my patterns, and I'm going to be there for anyone that wants to come and say hi, basically. So that is in November at the Birmingham NEC. I will be there, and I am very excited. I have a huge thanks to my husband for actually being able to get me involved with the show and get me a stall at the exhibition centre, and I am slightly nervous but also very excited. So when I am showing things that I've been up to recently, from now until then, it will be a case of basically prepping stock for the show. So I have been working on some new PDF patterns which will be launching fairly soon. I will be selling paper copies of those at the show, and I will be selling PDF format on my website. I have been sewing like crazy this week, as well as working like crazy. I have managed to get 2 caddies done, one which is for myself and one which is for a lovely customer that contacted me a little while ago and was on my pre-order list. So the first one that I made this week is the ultimate monkey wrench caddy. This is made from the lovely fabric that the gorgeous Lorianne brought over from America for me. I've put all of the monkey wrench ribbons on here. I've put the banana one on this side. I've got the monkey on this bit, on the pocket, and on the other side I've used the bananas on here and on the front and side panel. And then the interior has got the parrot prattle fabric in 2 different colourways. No, sorry, in the green colourway. I've got the little frogs, and I've got the contrast fabrics for that. And this is going to be my caddy, because I haven't actually got one to call my own, and I wanted to make something with the monkey wrench that I could keep for myself, and this is it. The second one, as I said, is for a lovely customer that contacted me on a pre-order. This is the giraffe and elephant combination that she asked for. So it's got the 2 different colourways in the giraffe and the 2 different colourways in the elephants. It's got the giraffe on this end and it's got the giraffe on this end. And then I've combined all the different bindings for each colourway the whole way through. And then I've done a sort of ombre effect on the binding, and I've used not the tiny spots, the standard dots for the handles. The inside again has got more elephants and the different colourways that contrast with that, and the base is the green colourway. So this is going out pretty much as we speak. I'm just about to wrap it up. It's also going with a pair of slippers that the lovely lady has purchased for a friend of hers, which I will pop up, which are these ones here, which are again the elephants, and they are going with being packed up with that now. The only other thing that is really pretty much all I made this week in terms of what I've been sewing. It has been a bit of a quiet week in the sewing room. I have actually made a few other things, but I can't actually show you those at the moment because they are part of my next PDF pattern release. And that's pretty much it from me this week. I will be checking in a bit, and I will go through my new machine with you. So I thought I would go through a little quick catch up with my new JUKI, which is a DDL 7000A7. So this is my new industrial machine. It's one that everyone's been asking me about how I'm getting on with it, this, that and the other. So it is a JUKI industrial. It is a direct drive machine. So it has the motor built onto the side here, as opposed to having a separate motor underneath the table. So to switch it on, it is different to a normal machine. You have a like a manual override, I guess, for the power. So you switch it on down the bottom. It has a you have to activate it by pushing on the back of the pedal to sort of engage the actual machine. So my machine has got a upgraded lifter motor and a upgraded thread cutter that is attached to the lifter motor. So when I cut threads on my machine, it automatically lifts the foot so that I can move my project out from underneath it. Then the motor will hold the foot up for about 30 seconds or so. I think it might be a minute, I'm not 100% sure. I normally just tap the back of the foot just to get it to drop the foot back down once I've moved my project out. So it runs at up to, I believe it runs at up to 5,500 stitches per minute, which a JUKI TL machine, a semi-industrial, does 1,500 stitches per minute. So this does 4,000 stitches per minute more in terms of speed than a JUKI TL would. It is equipped with industrial needles, so the industrial needles go up to a higher thickness than a standard or a semi-industrial machine, and it will sew through pretty much anything, which is why you have to be really careful of your fingers. So my machine, as I say, has a built-in foot lifter. So my pedal that is mounted on the actual table for the machine is similar to the TL and similar to some of the other semi-industrial machines in the sense that you can back step on the pedal and it's in a two-phase though. So most pedals, on the Bonina, you can program, and a lot of other and a lot of JUKIs as well, you can program the foot so that when you press the back of the heel of the foot, it will engage the thread cutter, or it will lift the needle, or it will drop the needle. So you can use it for needle up, needle down, thread cut. Some of them you can use it for press a foot lift. It depends on the machine. So this machine has got a two-phase back step. So when you obviously push forward, it obviously sews forward. And when you press the back pedal lightly, it will lift the foot. And when you press it firmer, it will cut the threads and lift the foot as well. So if you are pivoting as you're sewing, you can literally press it very lightly and it will lift your foot for you. And if you press it harder, it will cut your threads and lift your foot, which does take some getting used to, because I have quite often just cut my threads rather than just pivoting because I've been a bit too heavy-footed. It is a very, very nice machine to use. It was terrifying when I first got it, I'm not going to lie, because it is so fast, but you do soon, very quickly, get used to the foot pedal. And I have used industrial machines before, but I've never used one that's this sort of in tune with everything that's kind of going on with it. So it is a lot more delicate and a lot more finely tuned, I should say. It's less clunky, so it's more reactive to your foot. It has, on here, I have a little button which is an upgraded reverse motor, so I don't have to use the lever here. So when I press it, you'll be able to hear it engages the reverse mechanism on the machine. So to activate the machine, you have to tap the back of it to engage the motor. Once that's engaged, it's ready to sew. You can press the foot up just by using the back of the pedal, drop the needle down, you can reverse stitch. It will sew really gently and slowly if you wish to, but it will also sew very, very quickly, and it will do a perfect straight stitch seam. So that is really all it does. It will do a straight stitch. You can program it in multiple different ways so that it will do a back tack, and you can program how many stitches it will do on the back tack and how many times it will go backwards and forwards when you start sewing, which is way beyond my way of thinking at the moment. I don't need it to do that. I very rarely back tack. I don't need it to engage a back tack every single seam that I do, because I use it for a lot of quilting, and you don't back tack on every single stitch that you do when you're quilting panels. I tend to use the manual function for back tack and reverse, so that when I am needing the reverse function, I can just press the button on my little motor here so that I can reverse as many stitches as I feel necessary in my own control, rather than having it do it for me. But it does have that function. I highly recommend this machine. It is the best machine that I've ever had in terms of sewing through multiple layers. it winds a bobbin for you at the same time as you're stitching as well. So you've always got a bobbin ready. So when you've when the one that's in the machine runs out, you just swap it with the one that's loaded up here, so you can just keep forever having an endless supply of bobbin when you need it. So that is my JUKI DDL 7000A7, and that is my industrial machine that I'm now using for all my bag making. So thank you for watching. I will see you all very soon, and take care, and thanks for checking in with me again. Bye for now.